What's up, guys? This is Mark from DsGenie, and this is like the second half to that video that I did like 2-3 days ago. I've been waiting to do this video because this is the more fun part. This is the shit that we have in fucking DsGenie that makes you money, right? Um, so I just wanted, this is definitely for a lot of the new DsGenie members because we have a lot of them. We have maybe about 30. I think we have one space left, maybe. So if you guys who are not in DsGenie see this video, you can try to sign up. Um, it should work. If we're full, it wouldn't work. But hey, let's see. Fuck. All right. So let me get into the shit. So the last video was like more than management stuff, fulfillment, saving fucking gift cards, checking profit, that type of shit. This video for me is the fun part. Is the shit that like the stuff that I thought about, the ideas we had, some features that we had like 2 years ago, and I only dreamed about having it, and then Quincy fucking did it, right? So let's get into it. So those of you guys who know, the whole premise, the whole idea of dropshipping on eBay is to find competing dropshippers, find their top selling items, beat their price, and keep it moving, right? Keep listing. My personal way to systemize what I do every day is to first find dropshippers, make a quality list of dropshippers, competing dropshippers. So when I wake up every day, I just go hit them up, check to see. Those of you guys who watch my video on therapy, what I used to do is I'll make an Excel spreadsheet of dropshippers. Every day run those dropshippers in therapy, take their top selling items, and like keep going. I'll list 5 to 10 things every day. So I knew every day all I had to do is wake up, go to my list of dropshippers, boom, take their top selling items, beat the price if I can, keep looking, and then keep going like that. So I didn't have to worry about what I had to list every day or where I was getting items to sell. So let me just get into it and go through these features, right? So I wouldn't go in the order of the links, but I'll go in the order of the process, right? So right now I have sellers, right? This is an account I used for trading before. What I will do is I will fuck this up and delete all my sellers and start from scratch. Just for this video, because this is a longer video. Is it all selected? Boom, yeah. So let's delete all. So I can show you guys this thing from scratch. I need to log into this account. Let me see if I get US results, because I mean it's not a different computer today. All right, let me just try TV stand. So those of you guys who start with TV stand, you're gonna end up in the same fucking results. So start with men's mountain bike. Start with something else, right? So at least it ends up inspire. Let me try to log in and see, guys. I do these shits on the fly, so I apologize. So let me try to log in to one of these accounts. If you don't like my beautiful face, you can skip forward. This is one of I'm sorry to have you all just looking at me log in. That must suck ass. Hopefully the shit works. Hopefully I have the right information. Oh no. Yeah, so I'll we'll deal with that shit later. Sweet. So remember, the purpose of this thing is I want to find drop shippers, right? So let's start from scratch. So I want to find an item first that I know is drop shipped. I've never seen this before, but this is bids. I want buy nows. So if I look at this off top, it's a generic image, 27 sold. Chances as a drop shipper. So I just, hopefully I don't find, let's see what we're talking about. I hate to do these videos and then find like another DSGenie member and have to do this shit over. Luckily that wasn't a DSGenie member. So this looks like it could be an overstock. Hold on, let's hope it's Walmart because personally I don't use a whole lot of overstock. We are unavailable to sell. So this thing is out of stock, it seems like. At least on this Walmart site. Let's see what overstock's talking about. If it's overstock, I'll take it, right? But I just personally overstock. Yeah, overstock is not my site of preference. And this is giving me, all right, so this is the correct one. This is giving me some shitty shitty prices because it's picking up them in Nicaragua. So let me see if I can change this shit. Guys, sorry for not doing all this. Again, this is a new computer. So sorry that you guys have to sit down and watch me do all this bullshit. So I found it. I found the item. So I know it is a drop shipper. So that is that's what this guy is selling. So I know all I wanted to know is I know he's a drop shipper, right? So what I'm gonna do now, I just confirm he's a drop shipper. That's the only thing I'm doing, guys. So what I want to do now is kind of get an idea, get seller items. I want to get an idea about if he is a decent drop shipper, right? So I'm gonna put him in here. So what this is, okay, so yeah, this video is about me explaining the fucking links. So this is the Get Seller Items tab. So what this is I put the seller's name here. I can put multiple sellers, just add them in a row, but I'm only putting one. I don't suggest doing more than 5 at a time, to be honest. I put the number of items I want to have sold in 30 days, last 30 days. I can put here the minimum price. So if I want to only sell expensive stuff, but that's not what I'm doing right now. And I can limit the results to like 10 different listings or something. But all I'm doing is I'm putting the seller here. I want all his listings that sold at least 4 times and hit search in this motherfucker. So what DsGenie is going to do now, for those of you guys who've never seen this before, DsGenie is now going to go into his eBay account. And again, as you see, I'm dealing with my third world internet. DsGenie is now going into his eBay account and doing research on all his listings and is pulling all his listings that sold at least 4 times. So that's the process that you're seeing right here. And it might take a little while. I don't know how many listings this. I didn't do any extra research on eBay. Let's see how many listings this dude has. But we can listen to some music until the shit finishes. Come on, it's moving kind of slow tonight. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's not moving hella slow. I ain't talking to you, bro. Bitches, I got money now. While we're waiting on this, I can just do a little more research on this. And I'm doing exactly what I do, guys. So. That's decent feedback. Let's see what he's selling. Just off the top, I'm seeing a couple of things that I know ship from China. I'm seeing Amazon stuff. I saw one Walmart. And this is just me because I've been doing this too long. And this is just what I do while I'm waiting on this thing to work, right? I'm doing exactly what I will do If I'm sitting down waiting on DSG. So I just want to see if he's selling, right? So if all the ones in green have sold. Yeah, that's a nice place to start to barbecue pit. Yeah, this is Walmart, so I know that. Yeah, so I know he's a drop shipper. So I'm gonna add him. I think he should be added already, but so this is in my sellers list. My sellers list is where you keep your sellers, you can organize them, blah, blah. But I will also show you, it keeps a count of listings that we put. Let me turn off the TV, sorry. It keeps a list. I don't know how this shit will come out. Hopefully we're hearing me, but it keeps a list of a count of how many listings we took from them. But yeah, again, this video is for me to show you all this shit, right? So let's see what's going on. Come on, baby. We know he's a drop shipper. We know he sells a decent amount. I mean, I could even go as far as I don't use therapy in my daily activity. I only use DSGenie. But if I have nothing to do, like now when I'm waiting on DSGenie to finish rip through his listings, I could go here and just run him to see exactly how much he sells. We don't put that data in DSGenie because it's a waste of time. Like I just do it for my personal curiosity, right? But what we did with DsGenie is we just put in what you need to be successful. Okay, so boom, we found 7 listings. So check this out, guys. So what DsGenie just did is it found 7 listings from this seller that sold at least 4 times. We don't know yet if we can beat the price. We don't, like for instance, I wouldn't even bother to list this Christmas tree shit, right? Because today is what, the fucking 11th. Sorry, so that was a get seller items tab, guys. When you hit research and you get these listings, you go to my research. That's where the information, that's where the fucking listings go. Where was the guy? We just ran this guy. These are sellers I ran before. Right, so I did the TV stand. He sold 5 in the past 30 days. I know what that is already, so I might as well sell it. Fuck! Wow, sorry for my cursing. I love to see this mofo sold for $500 barbecue pits in the past 3 days. I would love to see what the profit on that shit is. Jeez. But yeah, let me go. Let me find his listing. I found out a second ago. All right, so it's here. Really though? He can't. So you understand this, right? So the item costs $167.99 and free shipping. Let's see how much he's making because that's crazy, to be honest. So this is the link for DSGenie to track. I'm gonna put the price in $167.99. I hit save. Go to the next page. What DSGenie will do is show us. So this price here is what he's selling it for, right? $230.92. So when on the next page, what DsGenie will show us is the profit margin, how much he's making on this item. And so we'll see if there's enough margin for us to. I knew it. That's nuts, dude. So this mofo is making $35. So off that one fucking listing, he made, I think we saw he sold 5 or 6. Let's say he sold 5. He made 7, 140. He made $200 in the past 30 days just of this one listing, guys. Jesus Christ. So I don't want to beat his price too. Fuck that. I want to beat his price by a lot. I can still make $25 and sell the shit for $10 less. I'm not a greedy motherfucker. I like sales. That's just me personally. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking the description of this item, put in this mofo in my listing. Okay, so that's saved. You see all the details DsGenie has pulled, the MPF, the UPC, all that good shit. Hit save. What this will take you, so remember on this item we have a margin of $25. I saw it, showed you that on the page. We have all the images. DsGenie automatically pulled it from the eBay listing. I personally would remove this one because it has a watermark, walnut or whatever. You can tell that he made that image. But the other images are all stuck, right? So I just remove that one and hit save. Once this is saved, the listing is saved, guys. But it's not posted yet. So I'll show you where the listing goes. And I know this video is long and be patient. Fuck, this is what I do every day. So listen to me and learn, right? Like, I don't know. Okay. So what happened here is that listing was saved, and I'll show you where it is. But what DsGenie went on to is the next listing. All right. So let me first show you how easy it is to list this mofo. So this should show up on this page. Right. You see? Add to eBay account. So it shows up on the main page under suggestions. And I'm just showing you guys that it actually was listed. You see? Boom. All right. So back to the software, right? So remember what I was telling you guys is that, so let me use this title. What I was telling you guys is DsGenie. The whole process is you build a list of dropshippers, you kill their list, you go through, find the top listings, beat the price list, keep it moving. But DsGenie has a tool that helps you find other dropshippers. Okay, and it's called Get Seller from Title. So what I do is I take a title that I know is a dropship item, and I know that because I just did research for that other seller, right? And then I put it in the Get Seller item tab, Get Seller from Title tab, and hit search. Boom. What DsGenie is going to do is go through eBay and find all the other all the other sellers that use the same title, right? Now, there's no guarantee all these sellers are drop shippers, but chances are they are drop shippers. Jesus Christ. So check this motherfucker. So DsGenie found 63 sellers that is using that title. Off the top, I already see a couple that I know are drop shippers, right? If they're not drop shippers in our research, we'll just delete them. But I've just shown you. So this Get Seller Title tab, you find an item that you know is a dropship item in eBay that's selling, you come back and you run in DsGenie, right? A lot of us, so remember, these titles are full of keywords. So chances are they're dropshippers. But let me just show you. So all these sellers that we found are now in my sellers list. Guys, the only way you could get used to this is if you actually do this shit, right? If you actually try. So this is the 63, 64 fucking sellers I just found from that one fucking title. Understand that? So let's try. I know this dude is a dropshipper. So that's a cheat. So let me not cheat. Let me just choose the first one. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run him through DsGenie. So I hit select. Go run selected. So I'm going to do two things, guys. I'm going to run him through DsGenie. I want to find all his listers sold at least 4 times. And while DsGenie is working his ass, I'm going to go back to eBay and just do my own. Again, it'll take a couple moments. And I'm doing exactly what I will do if I was selling on my own, if this is my account, right? So I'm coming back to DsGenie, and I'm just going to do an eyeball thing, right? Like I've dropshipped long enough. I can more or less see dropship items, see where I can kind of tell if these items come from Walmart, if it's right. So off the jump, this is a fucking Walmart item. This is made in USA. Tab always Walmart. This is Walmart. I've seen that before, right? So he has 10 items that at least sold in the past 30 days. I don't know if they sold at least 4 times. DsGenie will tell us that. But I know he's a fucking dropshipper. And guys, I didn't cheat, right? I chose the first person on the fucking list. Remember. So let's go back to, yeah, so that's running. So let's go back to my sellers. Let's see if we find anything from this, guys. So remember, you build that sellers list. You come every day, list 5 items from the sellers. I'm sure I could find, let me see. While this thing is running, I have some research. So I'm sure I could find my research. That fucking, I was actually very impressed. Because this motherfucker sold $500. Jesus Christ. Let me see. I want to see where he got the shit and how much it's selling for. So remember, while the issue is working, I just went back to my research. And I know I might be a little confusing, guys, but this is what I do. This is like what I do every day. This is how I do this shit, to be honest. So it looks like this is a CS Kmart item. What I will do is I'll go directly to his eBay listing. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen, man. I'm in fucking Nicaragua. I'll go to his eBay listing. Let me not mess with therapy. Again, I know this is confusing, guys, but this is how I do this shit, to be honest. I'm just doing it in front of you guys. I want to search Google for this shit, see if I find the source of this item. My mama said. So I found it. I'm just curious about how much this shit is selling for. Because he's selling for 508. Okay, so it's not. Why did I go to Ken? I want to go to the sales link. Come on, every time you go, the first time you go to sales or Kmart from an international site, they put you on some random landing page. Let me see if it's big enough to give me some margin. That's all I want to know. And guys, this is I'm doing this in front of you guys, and this is definitely not the fucking not the burner I'm looking for. Let's try this again. I mean, I have model numbers and stuff I could try. And again, I know this video is long, guys, but I'm just doing all this shit so you can see what I do. So guys, you saw I searched for the MPN and it gave me a result. Boom! That what the fuck? Guys, you do realize this is free delivery, 283, and this motherfucker sold this thing for 508. Right? I have to check see when he sold it. But let me just put in the links and let me start this shit. How much was it? 283. I suspect the price may have gone down, but Jesus Christ. 283.49. Come on, guys, stop sending me messages. I'm working here, motherfucker. Save. I want to. So that's it. I'm still curious about something. Let me see when he sold these things. So the price he sold them for 457, right? The last one sold for 508. So let me see what the margin is. That's what I'm curious about. So let me see if when he sold for 457, what it was. 457. There's a problem with this. So he made $100. Fuck. So on that one listing, he would have made He sold it for 4 times. He would have made $400 on a one listing. Now, me personally, I'm just not greedy, right? It might seem fucked, but let's check this shit out. So I want to show you guys something that I would have done. Well, I'm doing it in front of you guys. So check this shit, right? So if you noticed, and this is just shit, I'm sharing everything with you guys. If you notice, the original price was actually $39.99. So I could fucking sell this shit on eBay for the actual price, the estimated retail price. Drop ship it from a retailer, beat the price, and still make $68. That you can't beat that, guys. And I know a lot of this shit you don't even want to know. I'm just sharing exactly what I think about and exactly what I do to when I'm drop shipping. That was me. So you get some specifics in this mofo. I did not format right. Don't like that. I could just take his. I'll take his specifics. Actually, his one doesn't have too much, so I'll just take. So guys, so I showed you guys really quickly get seller items tab, the my research tab, the my sellers tab, get seller from title. So guys, these right here, these 4 links is where we make our money. The fucking tools, the weapons that we use to win in this dropshipping war. Our top weapons. Remember, get seller items. We use that to fucking plummet through the listings of our competition. And then the get seller from title is where is the scope where we find the fucking enemies with the titles. And once we find them, we use the get seller items and plummet through. So guys, hopefully you understand what's going on. Hopefully you get a gist of what's going on. I'll go into more detail on each one of these. Okay, for example, on the my sellers list, right? So remember we did that one. I'm gonna list this thing. Again, I'm all over the place, but this is how I work, guys. Hopefully you just take it you learn from me. And so with that shit gets me excited. I'm a fucking weirdo. Like the fact that I can drop ship from a dropshipper, sell it for the retail price, and still make close to $70 when it sells gets me excited. But I know I'm a weirdo. Anyway, so guys, so this is the sellers, right? What I would suggest for you guys when you run a seller, so Quincy add these cool features tags, so you could group the sellers. So you could put if you have a VA, you could say like, hey, all the sellers that you get, put them in your VA list seller, right? And you could select and then tag selected and it makes a list. I'll do it. Or you could put something like, okay, I'll just do it to show you how it marked list. To show you how it works. And like if when you get a seller and then you run, if you notice it's not a drop shipper, instead of deleting it, I will quicker just add it to a not drop shipper list. Right, so check this out, right? Marked list filter by tag. So what would happen is only the ones on marked list would come up. Okay? And then what you want to do is, so let's say you run a seller and then you notice, hey, it's not a drop shipper. If I were you, I will come back here. I don't know, can I find someone first? And I can't, let me see if I can find someone that's not a drop shipper. So I don't fuck this list up. No, I can't. Anyway, so what I would generally do, I think I saw Better Home. No, that might be a drop shipper. What I'll do is like I'll do this if I realize it's not a drop shipper and tag as not drop shipper and save it. And all the guys that I get through my research as not drop shippers, just add that to that list so you don't waste any time. Hopefully this video was good. I know it was longer than usual, guys. Hopefully you took something valuable from it. Ask questions, like, comment, subscribe. We have maybe one or two more space in DsGenie. Try if it works. We have space if it doesn't work. We don't. DsGenie for eBay UK is out. We'll do a proper launch soon. DsGenie for Amazon will be out in January. Love you guys. Love, be love, travel. We'll make that money. Peace. Hopefully it's helpful. Like the video, please. I love likes. Ask question, comment section. I'll answer in videos. Peace.